Holly? An unfamiliar male voice says from the street. I glance at the newcomer, and suddenly it's my turn to gape. I didn't realize this kind of masculine perfection existed outside of Hollywood. Chiseled features, a Roman nose, vaguely feline hazel eyes that zero in on my face predatorily, making me feel like an about-to-be-devoured gazelle. I swallow the overabundance of saliva in my mouth with a loud gulp. The stranger's broad-shouldered, muscular torso is clad in a tight white t-shirt, and despite the raggedy jeans riding low on his narrow hips, there's something regal about him, an impression supported by the strange design on his belt buckle. It resembles a crest that a medieval knight might put on his shield. I've been told I compare people to celebrities too much, but it's hard to do with this guy. Maybe if the love between Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger in Brokeback Mountain had borne fruit? Nah, he's even better looking than that. Realizing that I'm staring at his face too intently for it to be considered polite, I drop my gaze lower and notice that he's holding 2 leather straps in his fists. Leashes, presumably. Half expecting to see willing sex slaves on the other end of those leashes, I instead find 2 weird dogs. At least I think the creatures are dogs. One sports black and white spots that make it look like a panda. Actually, given the creature's ginormous size, I can't rule out the possibility that it is a bear. And if looking like an endangered ursine species wasn't odd enough, the beast is wearing goggles. Is it because of bad vision, or is the panda about to go snowboarding? The second creature is eyewear-free and reminds me of a koala, just much bigger and with a lolling canine tongue. I force my gaze back to their ridiculously handsome owner. "Hey," is all I can manage. My overactive hormones seem to have robbed me of the ability to speak. The stranger narrows those hazel eyes. "You are Holly, right?" "This is your chance," my inner magician pipes up. "Trick the hot stranger. Fool his pants off." Banishing lust with a heroic effort of will, I inwardly rub my hands together, a la evil villain. Until I adopted my current pale-skinned, raven-haired stage persona, I was mistaken for my identical twin on a regular basis, even by people closest to us. Our oval-shaped faces are exactly the same, right down to sharp cheekbones and a strong nose. I was literally born for this particular deception. Adding the slightest touch of poshness to my voice, I say, "Who else would I bloody be?" There. If he knows that Holly has a twin named Gia, as in me, he'll voice that guess now, and I'll stand down. Maybe. I bet I can bluff him out even if he does know I exist. He stares at me intently. "You've changed your hair." "Addams Family cosplay," I say in my best Morticia Addams voice. It's not my most convincing lie, but the guy looks like he's about to buy it anyway. Then I see a problem. Waldo, who's blinking in confusion, is about to speak. I kick his leg under the table and cheerfully ask the stranger, "Have you met Waldo?" I'm hoping the hottie will extend his hand and introduce himself, thus letting me learn his name. My evil ploy is thwarted by the panda. It pulls on the hottie's pant leg with its teeth. Seeing this, the koala does the same on the other side, except its movements are clumsy, puppy-like, leaving a hole in the pants. If this is how the dogs get his attention, no wonder he wears something so raggedy. Also, yuck. I hope he washes that dog saliva off his pants ASAP. "One second, guys," the stranger says to his furry friends in a warm, paternal tone that tugs at something in my chest. "Can't you see I'm talking to Holly?" Score! He believes I'm Holly. Looking up from the dogs, the stranger gives Waldo a once-over. Does he also think my friend looks like Willem Dafoe, only when he played Aquaman's mentor, not the Green Goblin from Spider-Man? Before I can ask, the stranger's gaze returns to me. "That's not your boyfriend." I blink. He knows Holly's boyfriend? Where does my sister find all these hunks? This one is even hotter than her Alex. "Indeed," I say, channeling her again. "This bloke is just a friend. The stranger's wicked smirk is like a flick on my clit. "I don't think men and women can be just friends."